I bet you've never seen such a wonderful drama.
The old lady who hasn't eaten for a day put 2 pieces of gum in front of a man, hoping he could help her buy something, but the man rudely pushed her away. The old lady said nothing. She took her things and walked to another table, yet she was still ignored at the side. Looking disappointed, she was about to leave. At that moment, the drunken Dongi spoke up. "Elder, just give it to me. This is the last time. I can't buy you more in the future." He said this because he has helped grandma too many times. Sometimes it's a basket full of lettuce. Sometimes it's a big box of potatoes. Ihwa is already tired of his excessive kindness. He barely has any money in his pocket. Yet, he always wants to help others. They can only live in a half basement. But Dongi always spends money recklessly. Dongi says, the old woman looks a lot like his mother. Seeing her, he can't help but think of his mother. If he can help, he'll lend a hand. On the night of the second day, Dongi bought a bunch of stuff again. Ihwa ignores the neighbor's jokes, chased her husband back inside. This time it's bean sprouts. There are some prenatal music CDs too. Tomorrow is their daughter, Dishan's school trip. She only have once chance, but they don't have money for her travel expenses. Ihwa has no choice. Had a big fight with Dongi, but arguing doesn't solve problems. Dongi decided to borrow some money from President Jean upstairs. He arrived at the door but hesitated to knock. Just when he was hesitating, Ihwa pushed him away and got in. Mylan noticed Dishan's mom visiting late at night, stammering, but hesitating to speak. It seemed she recognized her discomfort. She spoke up first. "It's because of the money I lent you before, right?" "Oh, forget it. Pay me back next time. You can take your time to pay. I'm loaded, like a nouveau riche." Hearing this, Ihwa felt even more embarrassed to say anything. She could only go home in silence. It was late at night. Dongi was already snoring, but Ihwa was still worried about Dishan's travel expenses. There's a knock at the door. Mylan brought some corn. "Hey, sister, what brings you here?" "A relative brought some corn, you should try it." "I'm leaving, you should hurry and sleep." "Take care, sister." Ihwa feels warm holding the corn. Mylan really cares about her. How could she ask to borrow money? Ihwa is feeling even more troubled. When she's about to go into the inner room, she accidentally discovered an envelope buried under the corn. Deshawn is going on a school trip tomorrow too, right? Take it for some extra pocket money. Zheng Feng's mom. Mylan in her own way, protected Dishan's mom's pride. Some people appear cold on the outside, but their hearts are delicate and passionate. Such a mom is so admirable. Dishan's travel expenses were finally settled. The weight off her mom's shoulders was lifted. Just when she wanted some peace, she got a call from her son's teacher. The teacher said, his son Yuhui sells things at school. He also has a girlfriend. The teacher hopes Dongi can visit the school tomorrow. Dongi arrives at the school. He apologizes to the teacher. He promises to discipline his son. After leaving the classroom, he waits for his son at the school gate. Yuhui sees dad and rushes over. He feels guilty inside. He promises to be obedient in the future. But Dongi isn't really angry. He tells his son, "These are just little things. A man should stand tall. Be strong. There's nothing to fear." He takes out the carp cakes he prepared for his son, getting ready to go home. "Hey, the guy who lives in a semi-basement." Semi-basement. Only then did Dongi realize that's his son's nickname at school. It was actually the mocking term, semi-basement. "Dad, wait a moment." The son might not take serious of it, but the nickname, semi-basement, felt like a loud slap. It struck Dongi hardly. What he learned tonight, it's like the columns in front of him, weighing heavily on Dongi's heart, sending his son home. Dongi reached the little shop at the alley. He was determined to change, no longer being a pushover. Though he rejected the old woman, but he felt guilty. He called her back. "Elder. This is the last time. I can't buy you more in the future." After the old woman left, Dongi slumped helplessly at the table. His heart felt empty. He knew all the troubles at home were all caused by himself, but each time he saw someone worse off, he would instinctively extend a helping hand. I think that's more than just kindness. It's also a rare quality that money can't buy. Though limited by the situation, he had to decline, but we all know, this won't be the last time.